The world is changing and the consumption of fossil fuels is rising steadily every year, creating a significant problem as the sources of energy begin to deplete. Awareness of the issue is becoming a main topic for conversation as scientists search for an alternative to replace these fossil fuels.
One of the main sources of transportation for the average person is a car, which runs on gas. This type of vehicle has been a popular way to travel since the early 1900s and has been a main source of the many environmental problems that the world faces today.
The gas car is a major concern due to the rising issue of global warming associated with it also. Also, the cost of gas is rising as oil becomes scarcer.
Scarce. It's okay. Solar and electric cars are the future and are the proper alternative to fix the issues of the gas car and the world that we inhabit.
The solar car uses solar panels to gather the energy released from the sun and run much smoother than present cars that we use today.
Sunlight shines onto the solar panels, which powers the batteries of the car.
Solar cells play a significant role in how cars operate, for they are used to capture the energy. Another word for solar cars is photovoltaic cells, or PV cells. These cells convert the sunlight into electricity and cover the car.
A solar car usually has a distinctive shape, whether it is round or flat, so that way it can take in more sunlight and last longer. The design is to minimize the drag, weight, and make the car as safe as possible.
Using this new type of car can be extremely beneficial to people and the world.
With the use of solar cars, the demand for gas will decrease, allowing the cost of oil to decrease as well. This will prove to be extremely significant as the struggle to control oil fields will cease and peace will be established in nations containing these hard-to-find fields.
Another advantage of owning solar cars is that they are a renewable source. This means the solar cells that power the car will never run out and can always be remade.
The main point as to why solar cars should be the right alternative to cars today is that they create absolutely no pollution. Burned oil releases gases into the atmosphere, creating serious complications for our environment.
Although the idea of solar cars taking over the world seems like a brilliant idea, it may take a long time until this day actually comes due to several reasons.
The solar cells, or PV cells, used to power the car are quite expensive. Also, the amount of sunlight that must be gathered in order to run the car is an issue. The car must be in the sun for a good amount of time if it wants to survive on the road, but the amount of sun is not reliable. Solar panels on buildings are practical because they're exposed to light every day, but the solar panels on cars are not.
Solar cars, despite the setbacks in terms of the amount of light conserved, are something that everyone needs to be thinking about for the future. Using the cars benefits the environment as global warming continues to be a growing issue. Also, the world's fossil fuels are used up. Solar energy is a perfect alternative to fix this vast problem.
The whole world can benefit from solar cars and can play the role of stakeholders. They have the power to make a difference and raise money to experiment different techniques in regards to solar cars to make them available to all without the risk of having to pay large sums of money for them.